This is House of the Dragon Season 2, and at its core, it's about a brutal family civil war tearing House Targaryen apart. The realm is split between two factions, Team Green and Team Black. The Greens currently sit on the Iron Throne in King's Landing, led by King Aegon II Targaryen, backed by his mother Alicent Hightower and the powerful Hightower family, hence their green banner. On the other side stands Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, the rightful heir chosen by her father, King Viserys, and the true bearer of traditional Targaryen black. Originally, Rhaenyra was meant to inherit the throne, but after Viserys' death, Otto Hightower, the Hand of the King, used old patriarchal customs to justify crowning his own grandson Aegon instead, assuming Rhaenyra would simply step aside. That plan collapsed spectacularly. Things turned violent at the end of Season 1 when Aemond Targaryen, Aegon's eye-patched brother and walking anime villain, killed Rhaenyra's son. Grief-stricken and furious, Rhaenyra orders vengeance, sending her husband-uncle Daemon Targaryen on a covert assassination mission. Daemon sneaks into King's Landing and hires rat catchers to kill Aemond, but when they can't find him, they decide that any royal child will do. This leads to the horrifying murder of young Prince Jaehaerys, the son of Aegon and Helaena Targaryen, who, in classic Targaryen fashion, is strange, prophetic, and deeply unsettling. The Greens use this tragedy as propaganda, painting Rhaenyra as a child killer. When she confronts Daemon, their relationship explodes into chaos, and he flies off to fight the war his own way. Meanwhile, Aegon grows frustrated with Otto's caution and is manipulated by Larys Strong, the creepy master of whispers with a foot fetish. Aegon fires Otto and names Criston Cole as Hand of the King, despite Criston secretly sleeping with Alicent while hypocritically hating Rhaenyra. Criston then sends Sir Arryk to assassinate Rhaenyra, leading to a tragic duel between twin knights Arryk and Eric, which ends with one killing himself in grief. Despite everything, Rhaenyra still tries to avoid full-scale war and secretly meets Alicent. There, she learns Viserys never actually changed his mind. He was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, not their son Aegon, but by then, it's too late. War is inevitable. Criston leads forces into battle, racing toward Harrenhal, but Daemon gets there first, claiming the cursed castle almost alone. However, he begins hallucinating visions of his dead brother Viserys and spirals into psychological torment, blurring his loyalties. While Daemon struggles in the Riverlands, Criston attacks a coastal stronghold loyal to Rhaenyra. In response, Rhaenys Targaryen rides out on her dragon Meleys, only to be ambushed by Vhagar, Aemon's massive dragon. Aegon foolishly joins the fight, gets nearly killed, and Aemon deliberately burns him in an attempt to seize power. Rhaenys chooses to fight anyway and dies in an epic, heartbreaking dragon battle. Aegon survives, barely, but is left gravely injured. With Aegon incapacitated, Aemond becomes de facto ruler, pushing Alicent aside. Rhaenyra, meanwhile, faces sexism from her council, and eventually grows close, and even romantic, with Mysaria, the White Worm. Jaehaerys, Jace, Rhaenyra's son, secures House Stark's support in the north, while the Riverlands finally choose a side after their lord dies. Daemon is challenged by the young Tully heir, forcing him to execute a former ally. Realizing dragons decide wars, Rhaenyra searches for new riders. A wild dragon, Seasmoke, chooses Adam of Hull, Corlys Valerian's secret bastard son. Inspired, Rhaenyra calls for anyone with Targaryen blood to try claiming dragons. Two key recruits emerge: Hugh Hammer, a grieving blacksmith Ulf the White, a drunken tavern liar. Both successfully bond with dragons, Vermithor and Silverwing, shifting the balance of power in Rhaenyra's favor. Even Aemond retreats when he realizes Team Black now has too many dragons. Elsewhere, Rhaena Targaryen searches for a wild dragon in the Vale, while Baela scouts on her own. Alicent secretly meets Rhaenyra again, offering to help surrender King's Landing if Aemond leaves. But Rhaenyra insists Aegon must die. Alicent reluctantly accepts this reality. Sensing betrayal, Larys helps Aegon escape into hiding, planning for a future return. By the finale, armies are marching, dragons are ready, and the Dance of the Dragons is fully underway. Corlys Valerian prepares his fleet, while Tywin Lannister travels to hire mercenaries, even agreeing to a bizarre mud wrestling challenge with Admiral Lohar. Everyone converges toward Harrenhal for a massive battle, which the show frustratingly saves for Season 3. And that's where House of the Dragon Season 2 leaves us, on the brink of total war.